How can you tell it's closed?
Their open signs off.
Really? Okay, so this is Harborwalk Village in Destin at the Emerald Grand Hotel across from McGuire's Irish Pub in Destin, Florida. So you can see nobody's parking there in front of the hotel because they killed all of their reservations. They gave 100% refunds to everybody on all their packages and whatever they did. The only ones that are staying at the hotel are the residents. And about 80% of this hotel is owned by private owners, but they offered a lease through Wyndham. So, they've gotten everything but the people that live there. And right now it is 5:36, and the date is
April 1st, 2020.
And the marina store is closed, and the fuel dock is shut down, and you don't see any boats out there. So I don't know if the governor gave orders so that the fuel dock had to shut down, or if they're just shut down a certain time. But Harborwalk is biting. That's what's his name's truck there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because they're working on that tower right there, trying to get it finished. That's probably those people that have those booths down there.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of parking in their own parking at AJ's, which they won't let them park there. They always park over here. There's no parking fee, but there's very, very little open at the Harborwalk. All of the Harborwalk events that were for April have all been canceled. It looks like Barney over there. Is that Barney?
No, he's too young.
That guy right there with the white hat?
It's not Barney, he's moving too quick.
Yeah, it could be. So all the events for Harborwalk Village are closed for April. But they've scheduled the big Mardi Gras parade in May, which I don't know how they're going to have that. I don't have a clue how they're going to get away with that. Because it'll be a humongous crowd. Which will be terrible.
The first Mardi Gras parade they had was just it.
That last one they had was just insane. I had never seen more people at Harborwalk than that day.
But after that beginning few floats, they all left. And they still had more floats coming through.
You think they're remodeling that?
They shut it down. It's still for sale.
Oh, it's up for sale?
Yeah.
So they were gutting is what they were doing.
Yeah.
They were taking stuff out of it.
Yep.
Now, most all these restaurants, there's only a few that have actually closed. Because they're supposed to get this check from the government if they stay open and keep a few employees. So that's why they're doing it. But most all these fine restaurants and that are open, but only for to go, and their hours are very limited. The ones we saw in Fort Walton were all closing at 8 and 9 o'clock at night. But they're doing to go, which is nice. And then also DoorDash is doing a huge service by delivering to people. Please don't forget to tip the Dashers. That's a luxury service. Especially if you're sick at home. We were lucky to get food. So please take care of those Dashers. And the Uber Eats people and Postmates and all that.
And Grubhub.
Yep, Grubhub, Caviar, all that. Please don't forget to tip these people that are delivering to you. They only get paid a minimal fee. DoorDash is like $3 an order, and then that Uber Eats stuff's like $2 an order, so they really depend on your tips. Don't take advantage of these people, please. Please. They're people that have lost their jobs. A lot of them, they've lost their jobs, and that's the only thing they have.
They closed it, yeah.
Yeah, they had free dinner there the other day. There's some restaurants that are doing free dinners. It'll say free lunch or free dinner. And it's, they're trying to close they got to empty out their coolers, so they know that people are out of money because this thing's gone on too long. And so instead of throwing all this stuff out of their coolers or letting it sit there and rot, they're cooking it up and giving it away to the public. If they'd like to come by and have a free lunch or free dinner, you'll see some of these places will have a table outside will say free lunch, and they'll have a chef out there handing that food out, which is really nice. I mean, it's tax write-off because they're donating it, so that works out perfect for them and perfect for the public. You know, it's nice when you see people trying to help each other, because this is when people start getting cranky and things start getting weird. When this has gone on this long like this, and it's going to get worse. I mean, I venture to say there'll be riots and I don't know what else. I'm really looking at the gas rationing. I bet they start that. Now, gas has gone up in some places today, which has been steadily dropping, but today it looked like it was going up. There's the Hobby Lobby. Most of the Hobby Lobby stores are closing because the governor said so. That and Joann's are starting to slam Joann Fabrics, which they should, because that's the biggest, scammiest deal I've ever seen on trying to stay open for the surgical mask when that's a big hoax. Their thing on their website on how to make it isn't even accurate, and they even tell you that in the store. And then there's several stores that are refusing to give out the stuff to make the things with. But I've got to do a couple vlogs on what I got from them so you can see. I mean, it's just really scammy. It's just a gimmick just to stay open. It's not really benefiting anybody. It's like forcing you to purchase stuff. That's what it's doing, so they can still make sales, because they don't give you all the stuff for it. Traffic's not as bad in Destin as it was in Fort Walton. It's still waffling at the Waffle House. It's a to-go only. That's cute. Yeah, I have to go out there and tuck my letters in there flying. Hotels have made it virtually empty. There's the Hampton Inn and Suites. There's like one truck in the parking lot. So I think the governor is actually giving orders to stop all reservations so they can keep the tourists out that are coming illegally over the lines. Because I just saw a truck with Ohio tags on it, and they don't want anything from up there where they're all sick down here and giving it to everybody, because the ones that recently we didn't have any coronavirus in Fort Walton and all that in Panama until this week, because they did a thing of if the people were locals or not and all that, and these people that have it and are here are from out of state, see, and then they've spread it to other people, so it's a real serious thing. Let's drive over there. Dollar Tree's doing a business a little bit. Enterprise Rent-A-Car got a bazillion cars over there. They're still working on its mall. They still got the whore construction going on. There's whores in Destin. Whores. Building looks beautiful. They painted the outside. They sure can't rent it looking like a dog. It looks like damage from 3 hurricanes ago. Dentist. H&R Block's open. Looks like the wig place is open. Jewelry and loan. There must be some kind of pawn shop. Yeah, they look a little slow. I'm about done fix my letters real fast. Please. Here, put a piece of tape across the top or the bottom, whichever is worse. Those cars right there are for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They're not customers of the mall or anything. There's about 7 cars over here by the Dollar Tree. Such a pretty day, 73 degrees. Go over here and look at Walmart Destin and see how slam packed it is. I'm gonna tell you what, Fort Walton for several hours has just been booming. Like there's not even parking over there. I need to scan this car too. Yeah, we really do.
I don't have the app on my phone.
It's on mine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to scan it because the iPhone's crappy. It's not perfect. Which I still need to clean that piece of eval or go ahead and replace it. And how much did you want for it?
$7.99.
That's pretty cheap. It's usually about $15 for this car. I hope they're looking up the right one. Because it's metal. I can see it for a plastic one. Oh, they must have cropped all the palm trees.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at all that. They must be having a mulcher machine come over to grind that up. I betcha. Feed your entire family for $30. NOLA snowballs we deliver. Oh, feed, yeah. Huh. They had an advertisement about one of those snow cone places down here. That might be it, where they hire miners in a heartbeat. It's so hard for miners to get jobs down here. They must have 1 million of those cats. I see that sign all the time, that Savannah kittens. They must have just 1 million of them. Because I've seen that sign up there for 2 years. They must be so badly inbred it's not funny. So there's a lot of people parked over here for the pickup parking at Walmart. Let's see how insane this is looking over here. Well, it's not as bad as Fort Walton. Fort Walton is a zoo. You can't even park over there. This is Destin Walmart. You can tell they've had some business because there's a lot of carts out here. A lot of Bud Light trucks. Kansas. There's a car. Where did they go?
Over there. With yellow sunglasses on their head too.
Oh, jeez.
And yellow
He
wristband.
probably works at Walmart. Pretty car. I bet she works at Walmart. Probably manager.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that weird battleship gray on that car. That just makes it look so bleh. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Sonata?
Mm-hmm.
Hyundai Sonata?
Mm-hmm.
God, it looks like doo-doo. Doo-doo gray. I wonder if the bathroom's open.
Mm-mm.
You think it's not?
Yeah.
Let's look. How much does it feel here? Yeah, Murphy, USA. I wonder if it's open. Bar Harbor, Maine. We got Florida tag. I bet you it's rental. Rental truck. For sale. Let's see. You think it's open?
They got a pink sign on it with a red sign too. I would say it would be closed.
Yeah, unless they're giving out keys. Turn the arrow. slurping it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
That's a big one.
Wheel. Go over there. Check out and see if that moves a little bit. $2 of gas. This way. Is my letters look better now?
Yes, they're actually staying on. That looks great.
Yeah, I think maybe we missed some things because of the rail rolled up or something. It didn't look too good for me. Man, do you think that guy parked far enough away from the airplane? Holy heck. Jeez. I would go over there and park catty corner, man. Just so I can make it. This guy's still here? Are you kidding? Premium only? You're lying.
Great. I guess. Bathrooms are closed.
I guess this one's open.
Let's hope.
186 unleaded, 189 for credit. Damn.
Man, full almost cheaper.
Go watch that sign and then go get us just use that card and put 5 on there. Go check that sign on that place.
For sale, Cadillac SUV.
I don't need that. Hey! Right there! Go check the sign on
I
there.
was going to do that.
Why are you walking way over there?